Pokeball Cannon. Beautiful harmonies. What an awesome concert. It was well attended. And now we're left with where we are. Masks, no singing, no audience. It's kind of a letdown for those of us in the performing arts. So what can we do to bring some of that back to our room? Bring some of that back to our community? Well, enter the virtual choir.
Where you going to? Where do you stand?
The composer Eric Whitacre was the first to initiate a virtual choir project, and he began that back in 2009 as a way to allow people from all over the world to be able to sing together. His first choir was just over 2,000 people, but his recent choir in 2020 had 17,572 singers. We are having trouble here at James Wood just getting 30 people together. So this project is going to allow you the experience to be able to sing together on the screen with a few of your friends. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is choose your music. Your group will have plenty of time in class to be able to do that, and I'll have several examples for you. Make sure everybody in your group is able to sing it. Make sure your voicings are correct, and then, that everybody kind of likes the music that you're going to be doing. But the big thing is the recording. You're going to be doing this at home, not with your group. We'll put it together later. So there are a couple of things that you're going to want to make sure that you have. You must have earbuds or headphones. You may have a microphone, and you also need a device. Some of you may choose to use two different devices. Some of you may choose to use the same one, but you've got to be able to hear the accompaniment track, which will be in Google Classroom. So you pull up the part track, you stick in those earbuds, and then you sing along with me. How easy is that? Go into Flipgrid. Your assignment is there. You're going to record it on Flipgrid just like you do on a daily basis on your performance assessments. But please make sure that you've got a quiet space. That's why I'm in my office right now. It's a nice quiet space, free of any ambient sound and noises. Also, make sure that your sheet music is in a location that you can see it, because I don't expect you to have this memorized. And last but not least, make sure that you're dressed appropriately. We're going to publicize these, so you want to make sure that you're not dressed in your PJs from the night before. And last but not least, when you're done recording, make sure that your recording sounds okay before you submit it. So here's a bit of Ellis.
What's your story? What's your plan? Where you going to? Where do you stand?
And now we're ready to start editing your music. So make sure that you download your file from Flipgrid. However, that's going to be a video file. So you're going to want to go into your app on your Chromebook called Format Factory. Click All MP3, and then you're going to add file. So you're going to add the files of all the videos that you have. At that point, click OK, and then you're going to see a Start button. You click Start, and very quickly, it's going to format those into an MP3 that will be saved in a folder called FF Output. Okay, guys, so we are ready to start mixing that into Audacity. So I went up to File and I hit Import, and I can import those files from FF Output that we put in there from our Format Factory. Now, the other thing is that we need to see these sound waves a little bit better. So if you hit Control-1 twice, you'll see them elongate just a little bit. And you'll see the accompaniment at the bottom and then both solos at the top. So we want that accompaniment to line up. So we're going to drag that over just a bit and hit Delete. We're going to drag the second solo over just a little bit and hit Delete. And then as we play it, it should line up a little bit better.
What's your story? What's your plan?
So once you get these to line up really well, you may have to play around with it quite a bit, but you can see where the accompaniment, where the solos start there in the accompaniment. And then once you've got it the way you want it, you want to hit File, save project, you can save it anywhere, and then that's how you're going to import your sound into WeVideo for the video part of the project. All right, guys, so now we're ready to put this all together for your final presentation. And much like a performance, we need to bring all the performers together at the same time. So we've done all the legwork to get to this point. So in WeVideo, you're going to import all of your videos that are probably on your Google Drive. You're going to want to download those first before you pull them from your Google Drive. Then mute them once you get them into WeVideo. Also, you're going to import your final mix of your music from Audacity. So you should have all of those into your WeVideo. You'll need to resize the videos in order to place them in your virtual choir grid. So that's going to require you to use the slider on the scale to do that. And so you click on the picture and you drag it where you want it on the screen. Then you need to make sure that the mouths of the singers align as best they can with the music. This requires that you cut and trim the videos to make them align. This is a little tedious, much like Audacity, but you should be able to make it work. Then once you get them positioned where you want, and their mouths line up, you're almost done. Make sure you include an introduction slide, because we don't have a program for this performance, to make your audience aware of what's going on. And then at that point, you click finish and you produce your video. And here's what it sounds like. We can shine like stars. We can dream. So let's take a little review. First, you want to choose your music and rehearse it with your partners. Then you're going to record in Flipgrid individually. Next, you'll mix your audio in Audacity. And then you will put your videos into the grid in WeVideo. Last but not least, you'll publish that performance. And that's a wrap.